おかえり、ドクター。
Hello guys and welcome back in my channel. In this video I'll show you how to play the contingency contract, the fixed site broken pet with just a simple overall guide. This is the easiest one because I want to start from risk at least 8 from S rank. So the squad is that, the final squad I found. You don't even need Elite 2, but you know, I have everyone Elite 2. I can't degrade them, so stop asking me Elite 2 is necessary or not, because it's not. And even if I didn't say Elite 2 is not necessary, you can just try by yourself, right? Just do it, and if you can't, that means you need. So, after that small precisation about I have everyone Elite 2, this is the combination for the simple risk 8 guide. This is only week 1. After the second week, when they will release more tags, so you can have more choices about easier tags, I will make another guide. But for the first week, you can use this guide to clear your contingency contract fixed pet. Those 3 are really simple, so you can just pick them. Agent's invisibility is not a big problem. Some more defense is also not a problem because the main damage is from the ground fire and they do true damage. And HP only 1 is also not a problem. 4 tiles only, if I remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, those 4, so it's really simple. 10 operator is more than enough. Okay, 25% reduce is not that high. Minus 25% of HP, or friendly minus only 15% of attack. This is the the tags. Or if you don't want your units have less attack, you can always pick that. Enemies gain more attack. So with that squad, I tried before. You can even take that tag, so making 9 risk. And now, depending on your squad, on your operators' progress, on how many Elite 2 you have, on which operators you have, on your skill levels, you will manage to make the risk higher than 8 and 9. For example, if you have a better medic defender, so you don't need high ground units, you can just pick that as well to increase by 3 your risk. And if your operator is that good, so you don't even need, because you have a Myrtle, you have Siege, you have Seria, Hoshiguma, you can even take 7 operators squad. And with the Myrtle and Siege, you can take this one as well. This one as well, if, Seria, Hoshi, what's the name? I forgot, oh my god. Quora, someone with a really high amount of HP, you can even take this one. And less attack, if, is a really high level, skill level, just like Seria, Nerl, Mastery 3, or something like that. That one is not really recommended if you're using those and that tag together. If you use those 2 and pick that one, you're really mad, because the Rockbreaker will have an insane amount of HP. So my advice is to take only one of those 3. Of course, if you want to challenge yourself because you know your operators can do that, I'm not forbidding you to do that. Also, plus 80% of HP is also another big problem. For example, for me, if I can't kill agents in time, so they will stay there and deals tons of damage to my Sarah, to my medic defender with arts damage, I will fail. So normally I don't take this one, unless you have a really high level DPS on the bottom, just like Silverash, Lapland, to manage to kill them earlier. I don't advise you to pick that. So, after that premise about increasing risk based on your squad, on your operators, let's clear that one. I will include other clips in that video as well to just show you how to do with other tags. This is the squad. Let's do that. So, first of all, Vanguard here, and let me repeat, you don't really need Elite 2. Let me repeat another time. You don't really need the Elite 2. Elite 1 level max is enough. Maybe for the maybe for the Vanguard, but if you have a better Vanguard, just like Texas, Siege, the really tanky one is enough. Even Courier, Elite 1 max level is tanky enough. So, a defensive Vanguard here to block them, and your single block Vanguard to kill them. Now, another Vanguard. Scavenger is not... She doesn't even hit the enemies, so you just need 4 deployment points. Of course, if you have a Myrtle, it will be really simple. Easier. Now, if you have problem because you can't kill them in time, so there will be 3 enemies, what to do? Just deploy your first redeploy operator here to block the third one unless you kill those 2. Now, deploy show maybe later, yeah. Okay, now deploy show to push those enemies. Okay, small mistake, but it's not really a big problem. So you need to manage to push the slug upstairs, so to the death lane. Now you can just retreat the first redeploy operator to deploy your medic defender here. Okay, my show's level is really high, so she sometimes just kill the slug here. With that problem, you can fix that by deploying the first redeploy operator here to block the slug on that tile until the skill is ready, and then retreat. So show after that will push the slug to the top lane. Now deploy your best defender here with a really good amount of defense. Let's activate that medic defender skill. Oh, no, heal show. Okay, to heal. And if you didn't take the tag that prohibit you to deploy high ground units, you can deploy a medic here to reduce the pressure, so you don't have healing only from Gummy. And maybe another DPS here, a sniper. So if you can't pick high ground units, then Lapland, Sivarash here to kill, to help to clear that block enemies, or even there behind the beagle. Okay, just like now. So someone to block. Okay, so show's skill is ready, and push on the top lane. Now maybe heal again. No, we can wait to heal. If you use a Fitter will just push the enemy without the enemy hit your medic defender, because Fitter animation is faster than show. Now that enemy will probably die. Okay, didn't. Never mind, my cross will kill. Oh, again, but this time, yeah, show skill is almost there. Okay, maybe someone to block until show charge the skill. Now, like now, okay. Spot to heal. Okay, gravel again until the skill is ready. Someone here, just for a moment. Okay, nice show. Okay, the slug is here again. Activate the medic skill to keep the defender alive. Okay, maybe we can wait the second one, so show will push buff. Ah, no. Okay, joking, I'm joking. In this case, can show charge the skill in time? Or Spot will die. Okay, just in time, really nice. Okay, someone to block that enemy. Show skill is ready now. Okay, really nice. Activate the medic skill to take less damage from the breaker. I forgot the name. What's the name of that enemy? Okay, if your medic defender die, just deploy someone, because if the pusher skill is only rank 7, you need 2 pushes. If it's higher, maybe just 1 push is enough. And now it's really simple. Also, another important tip I needed to give you with the high level, really high level, like above 16, because that map is most based on RNG, because the most on the high risk level, the damage is 99% from or 90% from the ground fire, and the ground fire damage enemies or operators above it every from 4 to 6 seconds. So if that enemy is here and the ground fire like damage every 4 seconds, you're lucky. If not, is unlucky. So it's, yeah, really RNG. Also enemies, like for example, enemies is here, the agent walks there and go on that tile, and that tile in that timing damage. That damage didn't hit the agent. Same for other pets, so it's really RNG based. Anyway, last enemy, just let's kill him faster. And there we go. So you can see that squad is for rank 8, even rank 9 is not a problem, that 15% of attack is not that big deal for enemies. So if you want, you can like increase the risk if you have like Myrtle and Siege, that combo, so you don't need 3 defenders, I mean 3 vanguards to do that, just like that. So you don't need this, and if you want, you can take that risk to make it without high ground units, so without medic, but in this case you need a really better defender, like from Quora or above. So Quora, Nien, Hoshiguma, Seria, yeah, someone with a really high amount of defense. So just increase the risk basing on your progress of your operators. Don't challenge yourself trying to make risk 18 if you started the game really like only in this month or 1 month ago, 2 months ago, because maybe you don't have all those good units to do that. And also remember, the support unit is a really useful thing in that game mode. So just use the support unit to make the life easier. Like for example, I took that risk, so my allies have less HP, and my allies has less attack. What to do in this case? For example, that M3 first skill area will make my life easier because of the skill. Even the attack is reduced by how many percent? I don't remember. 30%. The attack, the healing is still really good from that area. And the science, for example, science ranger units are prohibited. Maybe you can take another medic defender beside this area. So if you have Gummy, Nerl, just use them. So for example, Gummy plus Seria. Gummy will substitute the Hibiscus I used before. Now, maybe another operator useful, maybe can be Silverrush if you have for more damage. If you don't have, maybe someone to block enemies, or some defender for in case of emergency, something like that. For example, I will pick Grovel to block slugs, to block enemies, or even Red. Red is better for the stun. So like for example, you can use the stun when the Stonebreaker is near to hit the animation. You can cancel that animation, allowing your defender to survive some seconds more, something like that. So increase the risk based on your own situation. Now I'll just show you a simple clear speedrunned, really fast clear about that. So for example here I put Myrtle and Siege to start the game. Siege has pretty good damage and the Siege is pretty tanky as a 6-star, so no problem for the first wave. Siege can kill them really quickly. But for the second wave maybe you will need the help from someone to push. But in this with that timing, Myrtle has the skill ready. So the deployment points production rate is reduced is not a problem if you have a good vanguard in your squad, just like Myrtle. Now just deploy another defender here, and since the high ground units can't be deployed, I'll use Gummy, as I said before, as extra healing just here. And now basically the game is done with only 7 operators, so if your operators are good enough you can do that, increasing the risk. But if your operator isn't good like that, you can still pick 10 operators, picking some DPS, more defenders, more stallers. Yeah, as you can see, those agents, even my Sarah is level 90, Elite 2 from support unit, the damage is still too high. So if I took the tag of increasing enemies HP by 80%, that will be a big problem. Why a big problem? Because they won't die, and if they won't die because they have many HP, more enemies will come. And my area has block count reduced since the agent can reduce the block count. So what to do in this case? Just don't pick that tag and change to other tags to make your life easier. So let me say that again, don't force yourself to make too high risk run if you really can't. Just take what you can take and yeah, don't risk too much. Now, okay, there is dead, so I don't need to use red to stall. For example here, no, red doesn't have the stun. I mean, red can't stun if the enemy is invisible. For example, now I can stun when the Stonebreaker is near to hit, so I restarted the animation, attack animation. And now let me show you, my feature is, oh, why she's dying? Oh, maybe probably because of the slug. I was saying, yeah, feature is mastery 3. So she can one push that enemy to the top lane. Let me show you. As you can see, one push is enough to push. Now I don't need the red Quora anymore, so restart the animation, cancel animation, and your defender didn't take that hit. As you can see, there we go. Also, I personally already cleared 18 risk, but that's another story. I made a video about that, so if you're interested you can go to watch it. But anyway, that's my personal tips, advices for the first week contingency contract, Broken Pet. So I really hope that video helped you. Thanks again for watching, hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, see you in the next video. Bye bye guys, and good luck on your contingency contract.